my choice. It's been so long.
This is the most powerful military on the planet.
This isn't everything! You don't get to choose for the world. You don't get to choose for me.
I'm just gonna ask you a question, Grimes. Look in your eyes. Why are you here? Do you want to kill? Or do you want to die?
Look in my eyes, sir. You tell me.
Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh. And today we're here to do a video on General Beale. The character that plays General Beale, Terry O-Quinn, shares his information that he has on his character.
Yeah, so we finally get to meet General Major Beale.
The actor.
The actor, anyway. And seeing him in the flesh, basically. We only got to see people talking to him over the radio in World Beyond, like Jadis. And he was always a mystery character. Where, at first we thought in World Beyond that Lieutenant Kublik was kind of the main person in charge. But when she mentioned, I have to talk to the Major General, we're like, Major General? Oh, shit, who is that? And then we never get to see him in the World Beyond. So we're like, who is this guy?
He is the face of evil, the evil of all evil.
The evil of all evils. He's
probably, if they do it right, the biggest villain that we're going to see. Right?
Yeah. Oh,
you think so?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I don't
mean, you could say CRM in general, but the person leading that, the actions that the CRM are taking are being done by, or being orchestrated by one person, General Beale.
I know. I guess what I'm trying to say is like ruthlessness.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he's the worst villain?
Oh,
I mean, I know jury's out, right? We don't know much. We haven't seen much. He did order the death of hundreds of thousands of people.
Mm-hmm.
No villain that we currently have seen has come close to that.
Right.
Governor Alpha Negan, nowhere close to that, right? Body count wise.
Yeah. It'll be interesting.
Scariness.
Yeah.
Not the scariest.
Right.
So far.
Yeah. I mean, it's until we see him, we
won't know.
We'll have to see him truly orchestrate something truly evil. We know that evil actions are being done from his orders. We've already seen CRM has done it. So
it's time to stand, bro.
It's time to stand. All right.
No. Sorry, guys.
So
I like I said, we won't know until the show starts.
Yeah.
I just have a feeling that after all is said and done, we're going to be sitting here having this conversation of General Beale scariness, maybe number 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We may not see him be as ruthlessness as we know of. We'll just see the actions of the CRM being done. But
exactly.
Are they really being ordered by Beale, or are there other generals like Jadis who go rogue to say, "Oh yeah, we're just going to kill these people," and Beale, I'll just make up a lie to Beale. He won't know about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but what information did we get from the actor who plays General Beale?
Terry O-Quinn. So during a recent Entertainment Weekly interview, he was asked, so what can you say about him now and the character we will finally be meeting? He says, quote, he is the leader of the Civic Republic military, and it operates independently of the Civic Republic government, so he doesn't really have to deal with them very much. And he's held in high esteem. He's kind of a hero. He has a long military history. He served 2 terms in Vietnam and went to officer training school. He's had to make some decisions in terms of who lives and who dies, and how to deal with the mass of Walking Dead. He has a big army, but he has about 2,000 of his frontliners. They're his elite corps and do most of the work, be it dirty or not dirty.
That's a lot.
Yeah. He makes decisions based on what he thinks will help his community survive, and that he's trying to make sure that this city survives, so he makes some big decisions, end quote. Also wanted to make note that Beale does have a son named Mason, who we were introduced to in World Beyond Season 2. Not too much with Mason. They were kind of holding him hostage for a little bit, but it was really quick stuff, so nothing major on that. But very interesting words from Terry O-Quinn on General Beale.
So what I gathered from this is, obviously, I have a feeling that when all the shit went down and the world crumbled, from a military perspective, he was probably our highest ranking official. And just took over from there, military-wise. Mm-hmm. Another thing that comes out, to me, is the 2,000 frontliners. Mm-hmm. That's crazy, because that's 2,000 people that will die for him.
Mm-hmm. The elite corps, those are those guys that are dressed
Die
in
for
black.
him.
Those are the ones that are all in.
Yeah,
they will do whatever they must.
That's not the standard soldiers. That's not the rest of the military that he has. That's his elite people that are close.
Yeah, his close
at his
corps.
disposal.
Exactly. We kind of had an idea that maybe General Beale took part in maybe leading some of the city bombardments that we got in the beginning of the series. So they showed a shot in the trailer where we're going to be getting kind of a flashback of Atlanta being bombed, which we saw when we had that flashback with Shane and Lori leaving the city. We know that CRM potentially wasn't really factioned to CRM at the beginning, but because of Beale's military history, maybe he and maybe a few others took part in bombing some of our major cities at the beginning of the fall.
Yeah. And that's kind of where I was going, where, he was most likely that high-ranking official and made those, again, what we read, tough decisions. And look, the evidence points to, yes, that was him in Atlanta, because he did the same thing in Omaha down the road.
They were going to do the same thing in Portland, but hopefully our people from World Beyond saved Portland.
And the small city suburb before Omaha.
Campus Colony.
Campus Colony, thank you.
Yeah. So, I mean, I love the line where he says, he has to make decisions on who lives and who dies, and we kind of got that in the trailer, the final trailer, where Rick is potentially screaming at him, saying, why do you get to decide for the world and for me about how I want to live my life and things like that? Like, why is CRM the ones making this decision? And it's been CRM's mantra. We've heard it many times. They are the last light of the world.
And, I know that you and I did a video where we were talking about, is Rick going to see the evilness of CRM? Sounds like he is. Sounds like he knows everything he needs to know.
He's going to see it all. Yeah. And that's why I hope that with, the side characters that we see in World Beyond, or in Ones Who Live, they're going to tell him things that are going on. Maybe they're doing what they need to do in secret, just playing the game, basically. They want us, because if they make a mistake, they'll end up dying. So they have to play the game.
My only question that I have, based on the trailers that we've seen, based on the information that Terry O-Quinn has given us, is my question still remains, why is Rick so valuable?
Right.
And specifically, why is Rick so valuable to General Beale? Right? What is it about Rick? I mean, we all know Rick's special. Right. We know that.
And Jadis mentioned that she found value in him as to why she gained access into the CRM and became who she is now.
But he's no different than the 2,000 people that he's already got.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
So, why there has to be something else. We see General Beale talking to Rick face to face. Something tells me General Beale doesn't do that with everyone. Right.
Yeah. Maybe he respects him for something. That's a good point. Like, what is it that what's the value Rick has had in the CRM for these 10 years? If you think of any ordinary person who tried to escape, they'd probably be dead.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's one bullet away, and we don't have to deal with that problem anymore.
Right.
You know?
Yes, he's strong. Yes, he can kill walkers.
But so can
many other
people in that community.
So what specifically, is General Beale only doing this because of the favor from Jadis?
I almost wonder if it's Rick's knowledge of other communities.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Rick's been out there a long time, and Rick knows how many communities are out there, at least, in the vicinity that he was in, but maybe he's not giving them up.
Yeah. A lot of people probably within the CRM have only known those walls. They've only been inside those walls. Yeah. And Rick has a massive experience of being outside those walls, seeing other communities, seeing how other people live, and maybe the new technologies that they're doing.
I'm rethinking this, and the argument against that would be that CRM already knows about those communities because of Jadis.
True. Now, she wouldn't know about the Commonwealth, but we've mentioned this hundreds of times.
But there is a link to the Commonwealth, possibly.
Potential link to the Commonwealth, yes, from Pamela Milton and Lance, but we never got into that. But then we were kind of asking, do you really think that the CRM does not know about the Commonwealth? Big communities in the United States that, you know, they have helicopters that can fly over whenever they want.
I would argue they know about
do you
every
think they
single
know
thing.
about it?
Yeah, I would argue they know about
Yeah.
a majority of them. But again, I mean, it's a pretty big country.
It's a big country.
So
it's a big area.
You're
And
not going to get to everywhere with helicopters.
correct. I mean, we know that CRM is, you know, they have tons of, you know, refueling stations around, and, you know, we've seen it in Fear of the Walking Dead, and that's the thing. I don't think we're going to get a CRM Commonwealth battle like, you know, a lot of us fans have really wanted to see.
It doesn't.
But
it's not a match.
yeah, the CRM is the major force in this country. You could say the world. We don't know how far they stretch. We don't know if the CRM potentially could be linked to Daryl Dixon. They haven't really confirmed that yet. But as of right now, it's just the United States. But yeah, we don't know about anywhere else.
Yeah.
But
Interesting stuff.
It's interesting stuff, man. I can't wait. General Beale is very intriguing. He's been a mystery character since World Beyond. Now we get to see him in the flesh, and you know, we're just excited because we're going to be inside these walls now.
Yeah.
We're going to see more of how CRM operates.
It's what we've wanted since World Beyond. It's what we've wanted since
we got a
Rick.
taste.
Yeah.
World Beyond gave us a taste of it.
Yeah.
And from that show, outside of, you know, the main story they were trying to tell, the pieces that we got were good.
Oh yeah.
They were really good.
Yeah.
We saw more of the scientific stuff of what they were really working on.
You know, the World Beyond was. I thought it was okay. A lot of people didn't like it.
Yeah.
I think it got better towards the end.
It did.
Yeah,
it did. It took a little time for that series, but it was a limited series anyway. 2 seasons. That's it. That's all they wanted
put us
to tell.
in Philadelphia for like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
towards the end.
Very small, but we were at other outposts. We were in New York. Yeah, it was really cool. So can't wait. February 25th is when it starts, guys. Stay tuned for our reactions. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Like, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're up.